I often think about whether or not young me would be proud of what I'm doing. Not that I'm doing anything bad or illegal, but it's just a thought that comes up every once in a while and really gets my head thinking. Maybe I'm just overthinking it and it's not as deep as it is, but you ever wish you could speak to your younger self? I always thought about this, but never really had the chance to try, so here goes nothing. Hey, younger me. I'm not too sure what you're up to, whether that be watching anime until 4 in the morning, playing Fortnite with all your friends, or trying to learn that little guitar of yours that you begged mom and dad to buy for so long because most of your friends could play an instrument, but you couldn't. In any case, I know the thought of, I wonder what I'm gonna be when I grow up, constantly floats around your mind 24/7, and all you can do is just dream big and shoot for the stars, but the constant thought of being realistic also bothers you so much to the point where you don't try as hard as you should. Well, I'm 21 now, and rest assured we're not broke. At least not super broke, but all I can think about is if I'm making you proud. You always said by the time you're 21 that you'd have such a nice house where all your friends can hang out at because you never had your own room and never had enough privacy. You also said you'd be so rich that mom and dad wouldn't have to lift another finger, and you drive a nice sweet ride. You'd be so successful on social media and be globally known because growing up, that was always our dream. Well, I hate to break it to you, but we're not super rich. We drive a 2025 Corolla, which is honestly not bad at all. Parents are still working, and we have a decent house, but it's nothing to which we dreamed of. I feel like I let you down in a sense because I've had so much time to get myself together so I could work and build the future we dreamed about having, but I still don't have it yet. I remember the feeling of growing up and always being jealous of people and what they had. Nice shoes, the latest console, their own room. And I remember when we had to cancel plans with our friends because we didn't have any money to spend and we were too ashamed to ask our parents for money because we knew what the situation was. And I know that's a feeling that we were never able to shake off. I think I became the role model we never had growing up, and that we became a person we had wanted to become. We definitely outgrew some people, and because of that, we lost some friendships we had cherished heavily. And we learned that making mistakes is not the end of the world. I remember we would always give up after making a single mistake. And looking back, that was crazy. I'm still working on what we promised ourselves to do, but it's taking a bit longer than what we had expected, but there's some good news. We bought a camera and high-key we got scammed because we paid way too much for it, but we didn't know. It was a pretty difficult journey learning this whole camera thing, but we stuck with it and we got pretty good with it, and not to mention, the whole social media thing is starting to take off. We're not globally known yet by any means, but I'm sure people from around the world have seen our videos. Another crazy thing that happened is that we got paid for our work. I'm gonna let that sink in because I remember that was such a big goal of ours. We got scouted to shoot at events and we even shot some weddings, which is crazy. We got some brand deals, and in a million years, we never would have thought that would have been possible. So even though our dreams and aspirations are not at the level we would like, what's important is that it's coming true, slowly but surely, and it came a long way to say the least. I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope I'm making you proud. Matt.